Happy Sunday, Striver. It happens to be the day after Christmas. And I hope that your Christmas, if you celebrate it, was surrounded by the holiday spirit. I hope that you were with family or got to share your appreciation and love with your family or your friends or those who are important to you in your life yesterday. And I hope that you woke up today, this day, optimistic. You know, this is the time of year where you'll open up your inbox and you'll see all these, annual year in reviews. This whole week is kind of the year in review. And it's Sunday, so I want to encourage you to do yours. If you have not yet done your year in review for this entire year, please do that. And I'll guide you through that right now if you don't know what that is. And first, I want to begin with just deep gratitude. I received an incredible outpouring of love and support and just love from the last couple of days. I've been just sharing my thoughts of this holiday season to remind you to be grounded in that holiday spirit. Even if you don't believe in God, or even if you don't happen to be, someone who celebrates this time of year, it's the end of the year. And it's time to take back your energy. It's time to find your own sense of calm, wellness during what was a chaotic and uncertain year. That this is the time to feel a deep centered gratitude for life. Whether yesterday that was for you celebrating God, that was what I do on Christmas, or for some of you who just feel like, you know what, I need to feel that connection with myself or my family or my future or my passion again. You get to choose that. We always remind you here at GrowthDay, you literally have the greatest gift of yesterday. It's the same as today. The idea that you have the gift of choosing your attitude, choosing how you're going to focus, choosing what you're going to feel, choosing what your next right actions of integrity are. Oh my gosh, what a gift. What a gift. So I shared a lot about how to share with appreciation with others, and if you didn't do that, or you missed yesterday or the day before, maybe you can share some appreciation with someone by just reaching out to them, sharing why you appreciate them, admire them, and wishing something positive for them, for their family or their future. And you might find that to be a magical exercise. Today's exercise is just capturing that year in review. Now, I know we have a lot of people listening to this who are new, and welcome to GrowthDay. I'm Brendan Burchard, the founder and CEO of this software business that focuses our entire mission on helping you get the self-improvement tools and coaching and community that will help you make every day a great opportunity to grow and get better. And I shared maybe 2 or 3 weekends back on my Sunday growth notes. It's an email I send to every single member of GrowthDay, no matter what level or plan they came in. I send my Sunday growth notes on Sundays about how we can grow. And a few back, I shared how to do a year in review. I want to make sure you'd go to your journal section today and capture these thoughts. I'll also do a post in the community with these 10 prompts that will help you journal. And I just love to share and read them quickly for you, just to get your mind in a grateful place for this year, no matter how hard it was. I had friends this year lose loved ones, lose businesses, lose status, fame, money, lose what others would consider it all. And yet I talk with them on Christmas, or a message with them on Christmas, and they're in the spirit. They are taking control of their mind, and they're still seeking to put out good, grateful, generous energy in the world. And I promise that's always rewarded. Grateful strivers and generous spirits, they always end up rewarded. So no matter what this year looked like, let's wrestle back that intention and be grateful for how it was. I like to ask you to think about a couple of things today. What were your favorite moments or memories of 2021? Your favorite moments or memories? most of my favorite moments and memories are always about Denise, my wife. Just moments we share together, times we laugh, times we dance silly in the kitchen, the beautiful walks we like to take, the moments of excitement when we have some wins, just time on the couch watching TV or having popcorn or going out to an amazing meal or just a moment of connection. Gosh, I love that girl and feel so blessed to have her in my life. And a lot of my favorite moments too were with family. After not seeing them for so long, getting to see some family members. I'm blessed with 2 brothers and a sister and 2 little nephews who, on my sister's side, who just are the light of my life. And getting to hang out with them this year was just awesome. Second question, what achievements or wins, big or small wins, are you most proud of in 2021? And what did those wins or achievements mean to you? I know you're a striver, so sometimes it's hard to give yourself some credit, but you did some good this year. You worked hard this year. You made it through. You had more wins than you probably give yourself some credit for, so maybe take some moments to journal about that today. Hands down, the most significant wins this year were all related to you. For me, anyway. I mean, to think of all the wins that the GrowthDay team had and all the things we have built, the features you don't see yet, the features that you've already fallen in love with. There's so much that we do for the community every single day. It's an outstanding team of 50 people who just live, eat, breathe, and struggle and learn and work every day to help make self-improvement a way of life for people in 190 countries around the world. It's a real effort, and I'm really proud of them. And I think of the achievements this year. For those who've ever started a company, to start a software company, it's hard. You got engineers and fancy stuff and lawyers and paperwork and just, it's hard. It's a lot harder than just running my personal brand or Instagram page. It's really hard work. And I'm proud of the achievements of all the things we've been delivering for you guys. Number 3, who were your favorite people in your life in 2021? What did you learn about them and your relationship with them? Who were your favorite people in your life in 2021? And again, I know I'm just walking you through these in audio form here in the Daily Fire. I'll make sure I post them in the community in GrowthDay. So when you go to your app and you just click on the community, that's the picture looks like a bunch of little people. You click on that. I'll make sure I pin this one with these questions so you can do your year in review. But this was about journaling about your favorite people. Life is really so much about our relationships, our health, and our mission. And that relationships piece, that's the one that gives you the most sense of connection and fulfillment, in my belief. Even more than your job or your mission or what you sense is your purpose in any moment, because your purpose is always delivered through and for people. So people are so important. Who are your favorite people? For me, I got to say, beyond my family and teams, hands down, it was our GrowthDay coaches. All of these coaches who went live for you every Tuesday and Thursday, if you're a pro member, we were live all year. Think about that. That's an incredible, not only achievement and difficult production schedule, but they just showed up and they served. They gave you an hour of their time every Tuesday and Thursday. And, these folks are, we have billionaires in there. We have people who reach, billions of people with their video views. We have people who, are incredible earners, achievers, experts in their areas, whether it's wellness or wealth, whether it's, achievement or mindfulness or whatever. The content and the teaching that they brought and the generosity in doing that, is just, I'm so thankful for our GrowthDay teachers. If you were inspired by a GrowthDay teacher this year, please, please, please give them thanks. If you're not a pro member yet, by the way, please upgrade. You deserve a diversity of coaches in your life. And GrowthDay is the only platform in the world that brings this diversity of coaches live for you every week and houses that library for you in a way you can take notes and refer back to the lessons you are learning. it's magical. If you're not in pro, please upgrade. I promise some of your favorite people will become these new coaches in your life. Fourth question, what were the 5 biggest personal lessons you learned this year? What are the 5 biggest personal lessons you learned this year? I won't go into all my big personal lessons, but I'll share a couple of them. One of the personal lessons I've learned, and it's been a monthly goal, I don't know how many times in my life since I've been setting monthly goals. And I've been setting monthly goals for 25 plus years now. Monthly personal goals, that is. One recurring theme is patience. And a personal lesson learned felt like an achievement this year. I felt like I was a very patient person this year, more than I've ever had to be. A hardship personal lesson learned was not to overschedule myself and this is not the professional side, this is just with friends. I spent a lot of time coaching, supporting, and just loving on my friends as they went through a lot of difficulties this year, but sometimes it broke boundaries and took a lot of time away from family for me, or passions or obligations that I could have done a better job about setting those boundaries this year. Number 5, what are the 5 biggest professional career lessons learned in 2021? What were your career or professional lessons learned? If you're an executive or an entrepreneur, someone just starting out, getting paid, what did you learn in your professional career? On the good side for me, I learned just how much is possible in a single year. I mean, what we've begun with the software side of GrowthDay, I just can't even believe it. Learned way more is possible than you think if you just really work at it every friggin' day. Amazed by that. Professional career lessons learned, I would say, simplify. Simplify. I don't know if you've seen that quote I have that I think has been viewed 1 billion times now on the internet, but it says, any problem you're facing in your life can usually be solved by the 3 S's. And those 3 S's are start, simplify, and serve. One or a combination of those 3 things solves almost every problem when we're vexed by them. What should I do? Well, start, or simplify, or serve. It seems to be the right answer. So I would say simplifying things has been a lesson learned. I had a lot of brands going on in the last couple of years, and we've just simplified and brought everything into GrowthDay, and that's my total focus for this year. And I really believe it's going to be my full-on legacy will be housed and delivered through GrowthDay. So I'm thankful for you being here today. Number 6, what 3 things do you wish happened in 2021 that did not happen? And what can you learn from that? What 3 things do you wish happened this last year, but they didn't happen? And what can you learn from that? And I love this question. One of the most profound ones I've ever journaled on, and I hope that you'll give it a shot. Again, all these questions I'll make sure are posted and pinned somewhere in the community section for you on this day, which happens to be the day after Christmas. So what 3 things do you wish happened? Well, I'll just share one thing that I wish happened. I wish I had, most of them are related to just staffing, honestly. I wish I had gotten some support in certain key areas of the businesses earlier on. And I wish I was able to make those happen. And it was a struggle without those key support roles. That's the professional side, but there's a bigger one here. I wish this last year that what would have happened was that we all came together with greater empathy, understanding, and unity. I think this division we are experiencing right now is the greatest in generations. And I actually don't think most people recognize how not only deeply divided we are, and I don't mean 1 or 2 camps, I mean just divided from humanity, from one another at epic spiritual levels. I don't think many people sense how deep that goes, and I'm sad about it. I wish that had changed. I wish we had figured out better ways to communicate than just argumentation, than just pointing fingers, than just endless debate and accusation and vitriol towards people with different thoughts or beliefs or even facts, opinions, or science. It's just pretty astounding how awful some people were, and I wish that hadn't happened. And what can I learn from that? I can learn that I've got to do my part. Period. I think that's what we can all learn. 7, what 3 positive things happened that you did not anticipate happening and you're grateful for it? Meaning, what 3 positive things showed up or occurred in your life, you didn't even think about it and it just happened and you're grateful? Oh my gosh, I would say pretty much every person I interacted with this year was just outstandingly positive given our times. Despite my previous point, I was blessed to be surrounded by a lot of positive people this year cheering me on as we were building GrowthDay, because it's just hard. It's just really hard. And the people who showed up and served on my team, people who showed up and served in our industry of personal development, the people who showed up and served or asked to be investors, just the marketplace acceptance of GrowthDay, it's just been, it's positive, faster, and better than I thought it would be, and I'm deeply grateful for that. 8, what's the main positive takeaway you want to have from this year? So that you have a positive association from another year alive on earth. Ooh, that's a good one. What's a positive takeaway you want to have? I love that because it reminds you, you get to define meaning, my friend. What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing. If you missed any of the GrowthDay coaches going live and talking about meaning and fulfillment from this month, I believe this was the most important, life-changing, and deeply impactful coaching of the year. So if you haven't yet upgraded to Pro, please do that, because to watch December's classes will change your life, especially if you're wondering what to do next year and wondering what makes you fulfilled or wondering what your thing is or wondering how to feel better. I'm here to tell you the teaching from this month, I'm going to return to the rest of my life, not just in December's, just powerful. Oh man. I would say the main positive takeaway that I had from this year is the reminder and the simple and elegant truth that we get to determine our own meaning and fulfillment. That was a positive takeaway. I obviously have learned that. I've been teaching that for 25 years, but I really got it this year, that we can take control of our own energy and how we define things, and we can choose our own attitude and meaning and day's direction so we can feel fulfilled and purposeful. Woo! Every coach brought the fire on that one. That's going to be a huge takeaway for me. Number 9, how can you finish this year rested, refreshed, and in a positive mindset? This can be a simple new habit you start. Maybe you start meditating, taking a nap, resting better, taking a moment to recover throughout the day's activities. I know there's a lot of things you can do. Gosh, for me on this one, the main thing that I did to finish this year rested was I just allowed myself to crash out and have a lot of naps in the last 3 weeks. It was so incredibly intense. I knew if I didn't find a time to lay down and get a quick meditation or nap in during the day, I would be burnt out. I cannot believe I'm sitting here recording this for you, feeling so good after the incredible difficulties of these last 4 to 6 months in life and in change. And one of the reasons why is, I'll make an announcement later, but I'll be moving. And so Denise and I are moving. And as you know, when you go to move, lots of things have to change in your life, your business, your plans. And I just knew how much work that was going to be, but it was also 10 times more than that. So, wow, what a big year. And I feel really great because I really practiced what I was trying to teach everyone this year, which is you're a race car and you have to take pit stops and breaks, even when you don't need them, just so you can do more laps at higher efficiencies and outputs and win your race because you're resting and refueling along the way. Number 10, what are your top 5 goals for next year? What are your top 5 goals for next year? I'll just share one of my big ones. It's for you guys. We're going to roll out some features in GrowthDay that's going to stun the market. We're going to continue making this app better and better and better. I want to remind you, we're in our first year with the software. Think about that. So we're really just constantly iterating, making it better, listening and learning from you. And we're already proud to be, one of the most popular personal development apps, and to know how early in the journey we really are. I know some of you have been with me on my journey as a personal brand for years, and some of you decades. But GrowthDay as a software company, we're new, and we're learning a lot, and just getting it better and better, and rolling out some of these features this year. I'm so pumped for. I don't even want to tease it too much, but so much goodness is coming for you. We really do work every day for you, like literally every day. And it's 50 people already who are just so dedicated to serving, and they wake up every day asking how we can make your life better with these tools and this coaching and this community. So I'm just excited. I have so much optimism and confidence going in this next year to keep making this better for you. I know that some of these were simple questions, and maybe you think, gosh, I can't believe he's just rambling about his own ideas here, but I just want to share those with you. I'd sent out a note about it, but I didn't share any of mine. So this is my first chance to do a little bit of year in review conversation with you. And I hope it inspires you to answer those same questions right in your GrowthDay journal. That's how I came up with them and where I wrote them, in my GrowthDay journal. And I hope that you will capture that. Again, if you're listening to this happens to be the Sunday here after the 26th, or on the 26th, I want to encourage you to hop into the community, and I'll make sure I post all 10 of these for you, so you can grab them and copy and paste them if you'd like to, if you haven't seen them before, and do your own year in review. And finally, if you do that, think about posting some of these questions and answers on your social media or with your friends. Please use hashtag GrowthDay. I'd love to see them wherever you post. If it's one question or all 10 of the questions that you're answering, please use hashtag GrowthDay. I would love to read what our community was learning this year, and I geek out about it. Please do post it in our GrowthDay community here in the app as well. I can't wait to read some of these. Last but not least, if you enjoyed this Daily Fire, please give this gift to somebody who maybe you missed a gift to this holiday, or you want to give one extra surprise to today. Go to growthday.com/gift, or just open up your settings and press give a gift. You can actually purchase an annual subscription finally to GrowthDay for your family, your friends, your team, and you guys can all grow together. GrowthDay delivers all of the research-backed tools, the coaching, and the community that we know measurably improves people's lives and their ability to reach high performance, the ability to maintain wellness, the ability to decrease stress, the ability to maintain positive relationships and health over the long term. It's all right here in GrowthDay. And man, if you geek out about personal development like I do, give that gift to somebody. Let them know you believe in their potential. Let them know that self-improvement is a way of life, and it will change their lives, and it'll change our society. Let's do that together. Please go to growthday.com/gift and give the gift of growth today.